So the Fortaleza mission, while my trainer was in the mission had already split once. It had split from Fortaleza to be the Fortaleza and the Teresina, is what it's called. So that had split under the previous mission president. Then, while I was there, and a month before I left, the mission split again. So it became Fortaleza and Fortaleza Leste, or East. Fortaleza East. And it was going to be split into 3, but then they changed a section of it, was going to go to a different mission, but they fixed it at the end. So in that whole area, there's a lot of missionaries, and there are a lot of members. There's around, I believe there's 15 stakes, and a lot of members of the church. There's a lot of work to be done with the members. There are many less actives who have not been contacted in a long time. We're talking thousands and thousands of members. And while that is unfortunate, that many people have become inactive in the church, seeking after and rescuing people who haven't been active in a very long time is a wonderful opportunity for missionaries. At very least, even if you aren't able to find that one person, or they're not interested, almost always they live next to somebody who is interested, or a family member of theirs wants to be baptized that wasn't old enough when they were there, or wasn't interested when they were baptized. And so the opportunity, going after less actives, and trying to find them and bring them back, the harvest is plentiful, and truly the field is white in that regard. In many ways, when you pray about who you should visit, they'll often give you a list of members, and you'll go through and it'll be less active members or whatever members. Many times, if we will pray over those names and those addresses and schedule them in, either the Lord will take us to the people He wants us to go, or when we tell Him where we're going, He will put the people that need to meet us in our path while we're on the way. So maybe, and this happened more than once, we're on our way to some place, whether it's a less active that we wanted to find out who they were and meet them, or whoever it might be. We're going in that direction, and then we meet someone, and all of a sudden we're like, this is why we're supposed to be here. So that opportunity is great in Fortaleza. One of the other blessings of Fortaleza is everyone, after about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, not everyone, but most people sit out in front of their houses. And all houses are surrounded by walls, and a large, I guess they have their gate to get into their house, and it's always surrounded because it's not secure, it's not safe. But so they're out, and it's good that they're in front of their house because that means they're on the street. And so when you walk around, there's always somebody to talk to, and always someone who's willing to listen. A lot of people are willing to listen, and they listen to everybody that comes, and they might not be really interested, but the people in Fortaleza are so loving, outgoing, accepting. Even if they're like, I don't want to listen to your message, but do you want a glass of water, or do you want some juice, or do you want a pop or a soda or something? And so they're great. So the people there are always willing to be so loving and helpful, even if they don't know you or don't want to listen to your message. And sometimes that is a way that you can start talking to people who normally wouldn't want to listen. So I served in Juazeiro do Norte, and then I was there for 2 transfers. Then I was transferred to Parque das Nações, and I was there for 2 transfers. Then I was transferred to Beira-Mar. I was there for 2 transfers. Then I went to Sítio São João, and that's Zona Messejana, Estaca Messejana, at least it used to be. And I was only there for 1 transfer. And then the next place I was transferred to was Maranguape. Love Maranguape. I was there for 4 transfers. I loved it so much. And then after I was in Maranguape, I was transferred to José Walter II. Spent 2 transfers there. No, 3 transfers actually. and got to know the people in that stake. And then after that, I was transferred to Araturi in Caucaia, and I was there for the last 2 transfers of my mission. So I got 7 different areas, a lot of places, but got to see a lot of people.